Welcome, I'm Deronda, and today I'm going to show you how to make this turkey vegetable soup. We have 2 cups of leftover turkey from our Christmas Day dinner. I have 1 15-ounce can of fire roasted tomatoes, 1 cup of sliced carrots, 1 cup of sliced onions, 1 cup of celery, and I have 2 cups of diced potatoes here. And for the seasoning, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red peppers. And here I have a cup of green beans and a cup of corn left over from our Christmas Day dinner. And here I have 2 cups of chicken broth and 1 cup of water added to it. And here I have some fresh water that we may need to add to our soup. Over here I have a heavy saucepan on medium-high heat. I am heating about 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I'm adding my onions and my celery and carrots, and let this saute for about 5 minutes before we add our potatoes and liquids. All right, our vegetables are beautifully sauteing, and to this I'm going to add our diced potatoes, and I'm going to add the turkey and our fire roasted tomatoes and the chicken broth with the 1 cup of water. Give this a quick stir. Now, if your soup is a little too thick, just be sure to add a little extra water. And I think I'm going to add some extra water to our soup at this point. So that's why we have our fresh jar of water. Right, I'm adding about another 1/2 cup. It really depends on the texture and the thinness or the thickness you like of your soup. And with the potatoes in there, it's going to release starches, and it's going to begin to thicken your liquids in your soup. Okay, now's the time to add all the seasoning. That's the garlic and the pepper and the thyme. So just dump them in there and let your soup cook for 20 minutes on medium-high heat. I turned my heat to high to get a quick boil on my soup, and I've got my heat turned back down to medium-high, and I'm going to cook this for about 20 to 25 minutes before I add the cooked green beans and corn. Just for a little something extra, I have some turkey broth that I'm going to add to my soup. It's not necessary, but since I just had it in my refrigerator, I decided to use it. And now I'm going to add those fresh cooked green beans from our Christmas Day dinner and the corn. Let this simmer on low for 15 minutes. Look how beautiful this soup is looking. Look at that. Hearty, delicious. Can't wait to dig into it. All right, soup's on. Time to ladle up a bowl of this turkey vegetable soup. Look how delicious that is. Smells so wonderful. Now let's get some broth in there, and let's give this a try. Look at the potatoes and corn and carrots and the turkey. I want a bite of turkey with all those vegetables. Absolutely delicious. With your leftover turkey and these fresh vegetables, you'll never go wrong. And remember to never throw out that turkey broth. Thanks for watching. This is Deronda. Hope you give this a try. Until next time, keep eating well. And remember, subscribe.